There you go. Hello, everyone. This is Ian Walker here tonight with a new stream. We're getting some things ready to go. Okay, here we go. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. My regular Monday night stream today. Hope everyone has had a good week, good weekend. Just a good deal all the way around. Hope everybody's doing well. Please show that across the screen there. Gotta just get some things shaped up here. All right. All right. Taking care of a few things. We'll officially get started and get going tonight. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a sketch card giveaway tonight. So anyone who is on tonight will be entered into the drawing. Or how I may end up doing it too is if there is someone who wants to get going or be a part of it, you can just let me know in the comment section here, and I will put you on a list. I would like to do it live usually, but if it can't be done live, then what I'll do is simply I'll just go ahead and do the giveaway maybe on Instagram possibly. Okay, so if you're watching, appreciate it. So just some information real quick before I get started with the drawing tonight. There's a few announcements actually that's been going on. So Pantheon issue 1, the webcomic or the Pantheon webcomic series is up and going. It's going to be on 2 platforms. It is on my Patreon. So as I mentioned before, is why I'm trying to hype up the Patreon, because if you join the Patreon at the $5 supporting as a supporting contributor, you get access to the Pantheon webcomic, which updates twice a week on Patreon on Mondays and Thursdays. If you decide you don't want to subscribe there, the webcomic will be available, the first page being shown on this Saturday and every single Saturday page per week, every Saturday. But if you join the Patreon, you get an update twice. Okay, so there's that. Again, I'm pushing the Patreon because that is where I'm going to start pushing a lot of things there. So one of the things is actually tonight, once I'm done streaming here, I'm going to be going over to my Patreon, and I will be streaming there about an hour. I will be doing some kind of web instruction for anyone that's interested in my comic creation. I have had some people talk about them being interested in learning more about my comic stuff. So I'm going to be going over there for about an hour to teach a little bit more in depth about my process and what I'm doing. Again, being a patron is very important if you wanted to get this kind of information that I'm making exclusive to my patrons there. So if you're there and you know, or even at a minimum of $1, donation, you will have access to that stuff. I've also added giveaways. I'm doing monthly giveaways for all of my patrons as well for any of the art that I create. Any art that I create once a month, I'll be doing a giveaway, whether it be a sketch card, whether it be a print, whether it be anything that I create. I'm going to have that made available to all my patrons there. So, get some stuff in, be a part of the community. And there's a lot of things coming that I want to have start doing for my patrons. So a lot of value is going to start coming into those who decide to be a part of the Patreon community and a part of everything that's going on with Obsidian Studios. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're considering joining and all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead in the chat's worth. I will go ahead and type in the information here for the Patreon. I'm actually scrolling across the screen here too, but none of that is a clickable link. So you can go ahead there. And then another awesome important thing that happened today is Pantheon issue 1 has been sent to the printer for the official first issues. That's going to be out. The release date for that's going to be in May. So you can go over to the website now. I'm also put that here in the chat. My website here, www.theartofIanDWalker.com. There you can pre-order your copy of Pantheon #1. Okay, and it's cool because this one here has some also some special behind-the-scenes stuff that you'll be able to see, like a copy of the script, some stuff like that. So if you want to get your hands on a copy of that #1 book without having to wait for the webcomic to update and catch you up, you can get it there. Okay, so yeah, so that's out of the way. All right, so let us go ahead. Now that I got that all done and out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with the deal tonight. Depending on however many people show up, like I said, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, go ahead and let me know that you're in the chat here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably do a keep it for another giveaway later, maybe. Whatever decisions I decide to make there. So let me head over to Pinterest. The old faithful go-to. And we're gonna go ahead and see what to do. You know what's popping right now? Is a thing came up today. A trailer, the new Blue Beetle trailer came up today. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and create the Blue Beetle today. Do like a head sketch of the Blue Beetle because that's trending. Okay? That's trending. Excuse me. Right, it's Jaime Reyes. I saw the trailer today. I don't know if you guys have seen it today. It looks pretty cool. I'm kind of hyped for it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks great. We'll just have to see what happens later on. But I think it looks really cool. here. Once in a while, I just got to make sure I check back and look at the chat because I don't want to miss somebody in case somebody here comes on. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you because I'm not. I don't need it. So one of the things I was kind of surprised to see in the trailer, what I do like, I'm a fan of Cobra Kai. So seeing the cast from Jolo, I don't know how to say that dude's name. Yolo, I call him Yolo because that's what his name looks like. You're the dude from Cobra Kai, man. The dude from Cobra Kai. Seeing him on there, I think he was a really, really good casting choice to be the Blue Beetle. I'm really hoping that he looks like he's going to pull it off. I mean, the kid's a martial artist. And you know what, too, is I keep thinking about that right now. I think this is going to be like the first time we're going to see like a Hispanic martial artist on film. I think that's kind of dope, actually. You know, that's definitely new and different. So I'm hoping that I really hope the movie will be good. I think it will be. I can't say that I know a whole bunch about it or anything. I know more about the old school Blue Beetle than the new. I will say, but it looks fun, and you know, it's going to be nice to have a movie that is just fun for a change. I don't see anything woke about it or anything like that, which is cool. It looks like they're just aiming to tell a story, which I'm here for. It looks like it's just going to be a good time. Let's keep this here. Like so. You know, this is the first time I've ever drawn the Blue Beetle, so especially this version. I've drawn the old version before, but I've never drawn the new version ever. So here's to new experiences. So excuse me in advance too. Your boy's got the sniffles. Allergies are starting to kick my butt, even though I'm taking, medication daily for it. It still wants to sneak up on a brother. So again, I apologize in advance for that. So let me bring it over because I know the camera is not doing it that much justice as far as that's going. So here we are so far with the initial sketch, preliminary sketch. This. So go ahead and start getting out my inks. Here. All right. Excuse me. So hopefully the Blue Beetle is trending today. Take a picture of that because, no. Everything is content. Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to do fine point just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the outline of the beetle. Here, point it here to start making the line weights in this area thick. Because this is more towards the base of the audience here. The receiver of the here. Here. Alright, so let's go in here with the 0.05 now, start defining more of those details here. there. A very simple design there. A little bit darker around the eyes. Exoskeleton looking thingamabobber here. Thingamabobber, that's what my wife likes to say. Put some accents on here to give the thing here more, a little bit more life, if you will. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with some fine here. Let's just start putting this in. Put some accents here. So if I don't get any tonight, what I will do is do a giveaway on Instagram. So on Instagram, you can find me at ID Walker Art, and I'll announce the giveaway there. And then I'll hold the giveaway there and give it away to a lucky winner there. That'll be good. That'll be good. That's just more. I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of this because I am actually considering going ahead and coloring this actually. So this will be the first colored sketch card that I'm gonna do. So because of that, I'm gonna try not to do too much with the blacks. I'm gonna try to let the ink speak for itself. I mean, the ink colors speak more, and play a bigger part in everything. some spotlights here. Go back in here. Oh, that's too thick. With 5-9 here. Here. That looks good. I'm actually very happy with that. We'll go ahead and pick up this border line out here. So what's important again when you're doing sketch cards is to make sure that you allow this ink to dry. So here we are so far with this the inks here. Keep adding stuff. I say let the ink dry, but I keep adding. But there we are so far. Okay. I'll leave this here right now. Give that time to dry a bit. Everything is content. All right, I promise I'm not going to touch it. So that's there. Oh, you can't even see it. My background. My background. That's okay. That's right here. Giving away this card. Wanted to give it away on here, but it looks like I'm just going to be giving it away on Instagram later, which is fine. It's okay. It's fine. I'm going to grab my markers, so give me a moment. All right, your boy's back. So I'm going to be picking out some markers. I don't know if you guys can watch. I got the whole entire set of markers. So that's what I'm going to be using tonight. I'm going to be blue. I'm just going to pick out a bunch of blue colors. One of the things I want to start kind of experimenting with smoky blue. See smoky blue. Okay. Then a very cool gray. Might not be cool gray. We'll see. So, we'll be messing with the shades of blue here. So before I get started, I'm going to go to my swatches and see what I want to mess with. This pale blue gray looks like a decent one there. I'm going to do some color swatching before we get moving, so pardon me. It's all in the B family, so. So I bought these markers, I want to say sometime last year. And for the value that you're getting out of these, I mean, you get a whole bunch of markers. I mean, they're very cheap. I say the only problem with them is the blending is a little off, and they're a little bit runny. They really do bleed quite a bit. So you do have to be watchful and mindful of that when you're using these. And unlike Copics, which are my go-tos, these, as far as I know, are not refillable, and the colors on here aren't as true when you're doing them, when you're making them like that. See, like, so this blue's going to be, this Prussian blue, as much as I like it, it's going to be too dark. I might, I could use it to make it a shadow, I guess, but I don't want my shadows to be super dark, so I'm probably not going to use that color. So I'm going to just set that one aside. But when it comes to the swatches, when you use Ohuhu markers, it's important to look at your swatches, because that's going to kind of tell you what the true nature of your colors are going to look like once it hits paper. That sapphire looks pretty good there. I have an Antwerp blue here. This has not been tested, so let's go ahead and swatch this out. See what that looks like. Okay. I actually kind of like this one. You see how even though I stay inside the lines, it bleeds quite a bit. It's very drippy. I like this Antwerp blue, so we're going to keep that. Pale blue, 193. We're going to keep that. That is this shade here. We have Galaxy blue, which has not been tested yet. So let's look at this one. Let's test that out. I like that one. This one could be good for the highlights there. Probably more than pale blue. I like the pale blue better. We'll see. All right, so we got light sky blue here. That is also not been tested. I haven't tested a lot of these blues yet. I really do want to stick to some basic colors. With a sketch card, you don't want to overdo everything. So I know I want the Antwerp. That's no question. I'm just trying to, right now, I'm going ahead and just narrowing down the ones that I want to use here. Sapphire. Sapphire's the iffy one for me. That's that really dark blue. But I don't know if I'm going to go that dark for blue. Okay. We're back in the chat notes. And cheeky chat. So I got a Napoleon blue. That's way too dark of a blue. Let's go with smoky blue. That is a good one. I think that will complement well. So you see the pale blue, which I have here, and the light sky blue. So this is going to go well to blend with this pale blue here. So I need to make sure I keep these together because these are going to be my blenders. What I'm going to do is I'm going to layer out the colors, and I'm going to have them kind of in the order of which I'm going to be using them. Because when I go through and I go back and forth, I need all of those colors to meld very well. Marine blue is a definite no-go. That's this one here. Yes, cerulean blue. Just be 883. Cerulean blue. That blue is a little too much for my taste. Okay, finally, oh yeah, sapphire. So these here are the colors that I've got there. Smoky blue, or light sky blue. Smoky blue, the light sky. Which will then go into the Antwerp blue. The sapphire. I'm not sure if we're going to use sapphire. Okay, but we're gonna just go ahead and try to wing that here. Okay. Okay. So we got the swatching done there with the hoo-hoo. So like I said, unfortunately with the hoo-hoo, because their markers are not, like I said, they're not true to color that you'll see on the actual marker itself. You do have to do a lot of swatching, I feel, if you're going to get the colors right. And then once you get used to it, then you can, stop doing the swatching. But I don't do a lot of colors very often, so I find myself having to go and swatch a lot and figure out my color schemes and how I'm going to do that. So we know here my ink is dry because when I go through and do the erasing, once it's clean, the ink is not smearing, which is another good thing as well. Okay. Good there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with this pale blue color. I'm going to bring up my reference again here. That will help me out there. I'm just going to go this whole thing. The highest point of this is going to be a shine. Start there. The blue detail. Gonna go through over this thing, this sky blue here. What I'll do is I'll go back with a darker color. Actually, that might be where I'll go ahead and use that sapphire. It's there. I could probably use the sapphire there. Right now, I'm just concentrating on laying on the colors. What's nice is that these colors, it's not bleeding off. These sketch cards are fire. Looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the sapphire here. Let that blue fly into yeah. That'll be the good shadow here. So let's go in with some smoke blue. again, tip with those hoo-hoos, you got to keep going back and forth with these both the colors to create that blend that you're looking for. So that's what we're gonna do here. Keep going back and forth with this blend here. Okay. And that blend was actually perfect. I was thinking of here. It was perfect. Let me happen here. It's real nice. This side, rounding out these shapes here. Okay, back here. Blend that in again. Sides. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's the smoky blue. Breathe in. That. Let's see. So. Here. Put that in here. Like so. Like so. Wife just walked in. This is that. Put that in here. again. Get in with the blue dip. All right, this looks good. That's where we got so far. So now let's start working into that Antwerp. And again, you don't want to go to the smoky blue. You want to go to that light. Solid, that's going to stay where that is. Blue blending here. Antwerp. See. So we got a lot of dark colors, so now I'm introducing a lot more of this light sky blue back in here to bring out that light blue again. Into this. Because what I don't want that blue color to be lost in the drawing here. Because what can happen is if you're not careful, it can turn a little muddy. All right. right. That looks dope. That's far. This is where we're at so far here. Let me go with this smoky blue set accent. Black. So you see how it's bleeds right there at the top there. Kind of got that bleed up here. So again, just something got to be super careful about. Right, so let me finish my thought. Clean up this some of the blue here. Put some of these away while I wait for that to dry. And, get another color. Toner was good, man. Good to see you. Doing all right, bro. Doing all right. Just doing a sketch card. No, I'm not done yet. I'm just waiting for this to dry up. Just waiting for it to dry, and I'm gonna be finishing that. I got another hour to go here, and then I'm gonna go on Patreon and do another hour, half hour there, with a little bit of comic book instruction. Gotta serve my Patreon peeps, or at least have some content there for them. So that's what I'm doing. Gotta make it worth their while. If they're gonna back it. You know what I mean? So I can put some content there. Yep, Blue Beetle. Honor the trailer coming out today, so I went ahead and did that today because I thought that would be kind of cool. I've never drawn Jaime Reyes before, so I was like, yeah, why not? Why not? I like the marigold better. Ooh, excuse me. How's things been going with you, bro? You doing okay? You been doing all right? Toner Ray for the Tifa cells. This is just not juicy anymore. Look at that. No juice. No juice. I done behind just wrote and mark it up on the wrong scratch sheet of paper. Nothing little white out can't fix. Okay. To make these sketch cards, I need to invest in some, get some good color pencils. Color pencils that add that extra oomph to it. You know, an extra. Trying to find my white pen. Thought it was in here with everything else, and it was not. That's no way now. So, I'm going to have to use emergency measures. Use this, I have to be extremely careful. Just gonna use a posket one. Very, 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 very. All right. Let me use. This is a guide. Real careful. Got this little fly thing over here messing up my vibe over here. Clear that up like that. Again, don't want to do too much. So let's see here. Got that there. Blue beetle. What do you guys think? So in my shop, in my store, Blue Beetle, in my store, my online, which you'll find at theartofamywalker.com, my sketch cards usually go for about $25. Those are the black, white, and gray. Why? It's original art. It's fire. So for these cards that are going to be full color, it's probably going to be probably around 34, around 32, $34 for the originals. Ooh, that's steep. It's original. So that's what it is. So I actually like this a lot, though. This is fun. This was good. I'm kind of thinking I want to get like another background behind here or something. Let me see here. Let's go in with this marigold again. I think I want to do something with that here. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, that was a good call. That was a good call. Add this orange in there. Now again, because of the bleedy nature, it's bleeding into that white, and I want that white background. I really, really want that. So I'm gonna go in here. Go to here. So for this finishing touch here, and here. We're gonna call that done. Hour 20 minutes. Well, not an hour 20 minutes, about an hour. That was our hour 10 minutes. Bleedy in the back. You're bleedy in the back. Ooh. Okay. Real bleeding in the back. You know, hey, it is what it is. Gotta take photos. All right. So again, gonna let this sit off to the side and dry. So that is tonight's sketch card. The Blue Beetle on tonight's deal here. I'm just deciding what to do. Either I'm gonna just put it up for sale on my site, or I will just, you know, either I'll do a giveaway or do a site. I don't know. There weren't enough people here to do for me to do a giveaway, so I might just throw it up in my store for sale. And if they're Blue Beetle fans, you guys can pick it up in my store. ID Walker Art. ID Walker Art. The art of ID Walker Art. Hold on. The art of D Walker. That's my problem. All right. So we got 10 minutes to go. This actually took longer than I expected it to. Which is fine. That happens. I just didn't expect it to go on as long as it did. So what I'm probably going to do is after this, I'll go ahead over to my Patreon page, and I will go ahead and live stream over there. And I'm going to work on the Pantheon work on the Pantheon series over there. We're working on thumbnails and things like that. So that is where I'm at right now. I am currently on page 12 of thumbnails, and it's going pretty well. I get to do this next part of these thumbnails. I get to do a little bit of exploration. Oh, real quick review. You guys get to see I'm already working on the cover for issue 3. Those who are anime fans, they know that is an homage. Anyway, so my workflow here on my pages here. So this is the latest page that I worked on here. So I'm going to go to my Patreon, and I'm going to go ahead and finish up and do some thumbnails there, and possibly do a little bit of instruction as well. So again, this is why it's important that you go over to Patreon, because if you're just even a simple patron there, no matter what tier you're at, you're going to get access to this art education there as well, if that's something you're interested in. Okay, so patreon.com/ID Walker Art. So, my allergies are starting to kick my butt right now. I want to sneeze so bad. But I won't. I'm going to hold it in. But I hope you guys have a good night tonight. Again, patreon.com/ID Walker Art. theartofedwalker.com is where my webpage where you can get the first issue of Pantheon. You know what? Let me go ahead and share. Okay. Since you guys can see it now. Remove that camera. All right, so here's my web page here. You guys can see all my original artwork here. All original cartoon comic artwork is going to be here. My sketch cards are here. You can get a sketch card commission done here for 15. Very simple black and white ink. That's why it's so cheap for 15 there. And then my original artwork's here. And then, so here's the biggest one. Here's where you can get some of my prints. I'm going to be updating that soon with more information, more stuff here. But I have an ash can sketchbook here with different variants, original, and then some with the sketch on the front. I'm drawing this original sketch cover on the front. And then Pantheon #1. So you get two versions, the regular $5 version, or you get a signed copy from me for $10.99 for that. So this is where you'll want to go to pick up your copy of that book. Again, I just sent that off to the printer, so those prints should be coming soon after I get the proofs approved. They'll be made available in the store, so there's going to be a very limited run of these comics because some of them are going to put on the website, and others have them to be selling in person at the different at the shows that I'm doing this year. So try to get Pantheon out there, people. So yeah. So just keep all that in mind. This is where you can come for that. I'm really, like I said, I'm really trying to push the website, push Pantheon, my Patreon, to get you guys, very streamlined places, and then some things you can keep up on, and certain website things. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're over on Twitch, twitch.tv/IDWalkerArt, please subscribe, give me a follow there. Appreciate you. You guys can catch me there. Every Monday, I'm going to be streaming. The second day of the week that I'll be streaming is still always up in the air, Fridays or Saturdays. It just depends on what day I feel like, but definitely every Monday I will be on streaming. YouTube.com at IDWalkerArt. You can also catch me there, streaming live, as well as on Facebook in the Art of ID Walker, or Art of E&D Walker Facebook page. All right. And also on Patreon. Again, special tier. Sign up for at least $1. You get access to that live stream, which is what I'm going to hop on to in a few moments once I sign off here. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys coming through and hanging out with me tonight. Watch me draw Blue Beetle sketch card. And that's about it. I appreciate everything you guys are doing for me right now, and thank you all for the support. So I'm going to take off now. I will catch you guys later. Take care of yourselves and each other. Talk to you soon.